Hello. We're here today to talk to you a little bit about the story behind the switch and electric safety. One of the core principles of being a cooperative is concern for a community. So we're going to talk a little bit about where electricity comes from, how it gets to our home, and how we can be safe around it, because there are electric hazards all around us. Electricity comes from the power plant, down the power line, through the transformer, and into the home. Well, along the way, there are many hazards. Like the day that Liz, my friend here, and I brought some friends along today, Lightning Liz and Neon Leon. Now, trust me, they are not the brightest bulbs in the box when it comes to electric, because they seem to get shocked a lot. Liz backed out of the shed, and she backed her Jeep into the power pole and the power line, causing the power line to fall down on her Jeep. Should she stay in it or should she get out? Well, we believe that she should stay in it if at all possible. And you'll notice that she's not being electrocuted while Leon is. Leon walked up to help her, touched the vehicle, and completed the path to ground. So what did we learn? We learned that we gotta keep people away. If you're in there, in the vehicle, and you're not being electrocuted, never assume that that line is de-energized. Down power lines do not mean that they are de-energized. They could be live and can hurt you badly or even kill you. One day, Leon needed to work on his house. And so he went over, grabbed the ladder, threw it up against the house, and what happened? He didn't pay attention. Electricity, like I said, comes from numerous sources. Comes down the power line. That power line does not have any rubber coating on it. When it hits a transformer and then goes to your home overhead, it does have a rubber coating on it. And this polyethylene coating will protect you. But like Leon, he grabbed his aluminum ladder, threw it against there, and what happens? He got shocked because he wasn't paying attention and he didn't look up. Now, even Ben Franklin, when he did his famous kite experiment, the kite and key experiment, I'm pretty confident that he did not hang on to the kite string when he did it. So if you're out flying a kite, what's the first thing you look for? You take it out and make sure there's no power lines around, because it can cause an electric shock and hurt you. That'll fall right down that string. Electricity is extremely fast. In fact, it travels about 176,000 miles per second, approximately 176,000 miles per second. So you don't have the reaction time to let go of that kite string by the time it hits it. You'd be too late. So remember, we gotta look up. Now, we've all seen birds set on a wire. How can a bird set on a wire and not be electrocuted? It's because they do not complete the path to ground. So what have we learned? We learned we've got to look up. But we also have to look down. If you look down, a lot of us have seen these big green boxes. These big green boxes are they are transformers or enclosures where underground lines come up. Now this is a piece of underground cable. It'll handle either 14,400 volts or 7,200 volts, depending on the cooperative that serves you. So, what happens happens when there's an emergency? You call 911. Well, we want you to call 811 before you dig in the ground, and then somebody like myself will come out, locate the underground cables, the gas lines, the telephone lines, and whatever else is buried there, so that you don't dig through it and you don't end up like Leon, getting electrocuted. So what have we learned? We've learned we've got to look up, look down, and look out, because there are electric hazards all around us. Now, in my younger years, I'd climb trees. Trees are the same way. If they grow up into a power line, then you can get electrocuted when you're up there. Now, a lot of people are under the assumption that if someone's being electrocuted, you can save them by grabbing a stick or a branch, and you can push it away and you'll be safe. But that stick better be perfectly clean and dry, or else it will conduct electricity and you can get hurt as well. So remember, look up, look down, and look out, because there are electric hazards all around us.